Hi, darling. Okay, back in it. Like we gotta put my mat down today. It's a little different. So, I've been on a country kick. So you're gonna be objective to it today, so I can keep you attached to your roots as you continue to travel around. Just kidding. You don't have to like country if you don't want to. All right. So grounding down through our sit bones, let the crown of the head lift up to the sky. And allow yourself just to come into your breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Always coming into our practice from a space of gratitude. We give gratitude to the universe, the weaving of wisdom and knowledge and love. We give gratitude to this earth, always reminding ourselves that we live in a space of abundance. To the indigenous peoples of these lands, girl, like you're gonna educate me and I to look up Alaska, right? So here are the Salish, the Kootenai, the Blackfeet, and the Potawatomi tribes. Give gratitude to this practice of yoga, and to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and lineage, acknowledging all of their triumphs, their tribulations, their trials, and their transgressions. Understanding that we get to choose what it is that we keep, what it is that we leave and let go. If there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice to today, take the time to do so now. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, go ahead and slowly open your eyes. Come back into this space. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands move down through heart line. Nice soft gaze into the fingertips. Remembering we're in the phase of the moon where we're letting things go right now. Right? So post the full moon, we're about a week out from the new moon. Maybe even a little less, right? So inhale, arms come high. Exhale, hands move down to heart line again. One more time, inhale. Exhale, hands move down to heart. Maybe take your hands and just rest them on your heart. And go ahead and take that left hand to your right knee. Right hand spins back behind, tent the fingers at the base of the spine or turn and grab onto that waistband or your hip. Big inhale. Turn and twist. Turn and look out past that right shoulder. Relax and release through the jawline. And then slowly bring yourself through center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Hand comes around outside of the knee. Hand swings back and behind. Tent the fingers at the base of the spine. Pull up through the heart. Turn and look past that shoulder, and then maybe take that hand all the way around to grab onto your hip or your waistband. Big inhale. Exhale, hold one more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly bring yourself back to your center line. Go ahead and come off of your block or pillow. Excuse me. If it's there, and then roll over your knees and shins. And then go ahead and take your knees nice and wide. We're gonna press ourselves back into a child's pose to first start us off. Always checking in with your hips first. You can play around with it a lot here, right? You can pull yourself forward and backwards. but just checking in with the stack of the hips, right? The femur bone and the hips. Tops of your feet are flat to the mat. Forehead comes down to the mat. Crawl your fingers out in front of you and lengthen through the spine. Roll your shoulder blades down your back and keep your armpits nice and hollow. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths here. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale slowly, let yourself come forward. Take your knees underneath your hips if they're not already there. Tops of your feet are flat to the mat. Again, maybe swing back and forth, drawing a few smiles with your hips. Just checking in with that stack. And then go ahead and drop down through the heart and the chest. Your forehead comes down to the mat, puppy pose, big inhale. Pressing down into your elbows and your forearms, letting your shoulders open up here, big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, pull yourself up. Shoulders shift over your elbows, coming into your Sphinx pose. Big inhale here. Press into your forearms. Feet are pressed down to the mat. Lift through the heart. Big inhale. So a lot of times we press into this resistance here, but we forget about softening right into the earth at the same time. Big inhale. Right, so find that balance between what John Wallingford always talks about here, effort and ease. Big inhale. Exhale, let the elbows flare out. Hands come next to your bust line. Press to your knees and then pop your hips back and high. Come into your first down dog. Pedaling out through your heels, maybe shifting hip one way, shifting hip the other way. Right, pedaling out through the knees, getting a bend in the legs. Pressing back through the hips. Pull up and in on the low belly. Then we're gonna walk or tiptoe our fingers up to meet our hands at the top of the mat. Standing forward fold. Maybe heel toe your feet, so pinky toes are to the edge of the mat. The right hand comes up towards the sky as your left hand grabs the outside of that right ankle. Big inhale. You can always take your hand back behind you, turn and twist. Exhale, slowly bring yourself down through center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Hand to the outside of that leg. Left hand up to the sky. Big inhale. Maybe hand comes around to grab onto the inside of that thigh. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Let yourself swing through center line. Head hangs super heavy here. And heel toe your feet back to your center. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, let yourself come down and over the tops of the thighs. Hang heavy here again. And then on the next inhale, engage your low belly. Let yourself draw up vertebra by vertebra. Engaging your belly the whole time. Bring your shoulder blades down your back. Hands hang heavy at your sides. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs. Engage your low belly. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step, step, down and into your plank. We're gonna lower down onto our forearms today. Big inhale, forearm plank, fire up through the legs. Press back through the heels. Fire up to the inside of your thighs. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, drop down to the knees. Pull the heels towards your glutes as you slowly shift yourself all the way back. Pressing the tops of the feet down into the mat. And then inhale, pull yourself forward again. Shift your shoulders over your elbows and press back through your heels. Bring yourself right back into your plank. Big inhale. Or your forearm plank. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, knees drop. Pull your heels in towards you and shift yourself back. Sit bones come back to reach your heels. And then pull yourself up. We're gonna do 1 more round of that. And then tuck the toes, press out through the heels, fire up through your midline, soft gaze beyond the top of the mat, big inhale. Exhale, maybe you shift hips back and forth, side to side a little bit. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, drop down to the heels, pull the heels, or to the knees, pull the heels in towards the glutes, and then let yourself slide back into your embryo pose. Inhale. Pull yourself up into your tabletop. Inhale into your cow. Low belly drops. Press into your palms. Exhale. Pull up and in on your low belly. Press into the palms with the head hang heavy. Inhale. Chest moves forward. Exhale. Press and pull. 1 more time. Inhale. Chest moves forward. Exhale. Press and pull. Right hand comes underneath the face, and then the left hand comes all the way up to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, flip the palm, come down and onto that shoulder. Hold here. Your right hand can serve as a pillow underneath your head. It can come offside in the mat. Hey. Looking up underneath your armpit. You can also take that leg back. Arm can reach towards the top of the mat, and then the arm can also come around to grab onto the inside of this hip. If you want to, you can swing this extended leg towards your fingers on that left hand. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, place the hand back down next to the face. Swing that knee back underneath your hip. Press into this palm and pull yourself back up. Hand underneath your shoulder. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. 1 more time, inhale into cow. And then exhale into cat. Inhale, back into table. Same thing on that opposite side. Right hand comes up towards the sky. Exhale, flip the palm, come down and onto that shoulder. Big inhale, pull here. Turn and twist. Hand can come offside. If it's offside, you can always press into the palm and drag your shoulder through, like pick it up a little bit. Reach for the top of the mat, looking up underneath your armpit. You can also extend this back leg, and if you want to, you can swing your toes towards that left or that right and the right fingertips. Still pressing down through the top of your right shin. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. And exhale. Last one, big inhale. Exhale, slowly. Pull that foot back. Take the knee underneath your hip. Release the hand. Bring it up towards your ear. Hand comes underneath your shoulder again. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. 2 more. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Tuck the toes. Pop the hips back and high. Pedal out through the heels. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold, and then spot right in between your 2 thumbs. Step, step, feet come up to meet hands again. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs. And then on the next inhale, ground down through your feet. Raise yourself up, but vertebra by vertebra. Engage your low belly as you rise yourself up. All right, inhale. Arms come high, exhale, dive down and over the tops of the thighs. Pull up and in on your low belly. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, step, step. Back into your plank, press back through your heels. Shift forward, we lower and lift. Big inhale. Exhale, roll over the toes. Press right back into down dog, pedal out through the heels. We're gonna drop down to our elbows, dolphin. Elbows right underneath our shoulders, pressing here, big inhale. Take your left leg up to the sky, big inhale. Put a bend in that left knee. If you want to, You can stack your left hip over your right. Still pulling down through your right heel. And slowly turn the torso parallel back to the mat. Same thing again. Try to look out in between your thumbs. And then stack. Don't look out here, but you can stack and look up underneath your armpit. Still pulling down through that left heel. And then slowly set it back down. Drop down to the knees. Shift your arms forward. Pull yourself forward. Drop down through the hips. Come right into your Sphinx. Big inhale. Exhale. Come down. Flare the elbows out. Hands come next to the bust line. Press to the knees. And then take the hips back behind. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, drop down to the knees, cross the feet, and then rock yourself back and over. I'm gonna come into a horse face posture to kind of close things off. And then we'll come into our Shavasana. So take your your right knee, pull it towards the front part of your mat. Left foot comes over that knee. You can hang out here. You can also grab onto that ankle, support your knee, and look to stack that left knee over your right. So finding the opening in your hips, the front part of your sit bones. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly let yourself come down and over the tops of your thighs. Relax and release through the outside of your left hip. So folding over the legs, right, and releasing through your hips. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. Two more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale slowly. Use the strength of the belly to pull yourself up. Cross out, change up the cross of the feet. So left knee points out. You can cross it and just hang out here, pulling yourself in. You can also cradle that knee and work to stack it on top of that left. Again, shift through your sit bones. Sitting up nice and tall, big inhale. Exhale, come down and over the tops of your thighs. Open up through your right hip, relaxing and releasing. Maybe flex the toes. Nice deep inhale, hold here. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. Slowly press into your heels. Pull yourself back up, release. And then go ahead, come all the way down onto your back. Go ahead and grab the outsides of the feet. Come into your happy baby, right? Maybe rocking back and forth side to side here. You can always grab your big toes as well, relaxing and releasing through the inner part of your groin. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, slowly release. Maybe extend through that right leg. Bring it back in, extend through that left leg, flex the foot. Try to keep the low part of the back long. Right, nice deep inhale. And then exhale, go ahead and pull your knees together and reach out through the soles of your feet and heels. Let your toes flap out to the side. And come into your Shavasana. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. This summer I'll get a new deck of cards that we can use for this next year. I feel like it's been a good mix of other teachers that have been woven in. And again, this is from Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber's Priestess of Light Oracle deck. Hostilities, conflict, and unrest. The priestess in this card kneels next to a panther with her arms raised to the moon, drawing in the power of the light she holds in her hands. The panther is growling, baring its teeth in fierce protection, warning any intruders to beware. There may be a person or situation in your life that is abrasive or upsetting in some way, or perhaps something coming in the near future might make you feel defensive. Either way, this card is telling you to gather your resources and turn to the guidance of your own divine light and courage. Become more conscious of the people or situations zapping your energy or sense of power. There may be a family member, a coworker, or a draining obligation that has taken a toll on you. Even if it has gone on for quite a while, it's finally time to choose to protect yourself and your own energy. This choice may cause others to be upset or even hostile. You may be tempted to diffuse the conflict by giving in. That old and healthy pattern must be resisted. You don't have to give in to the habits of fear anymore. So don't shy away from conflict or unrest. You deserve to act on your own behalf, be brave in the face of confrontation, and know you're capable of seeing it through to the other side. You have the fierce determination and strength of the panther within you, and the divine light of divine assistance always on hand, because it lives in our hearts. Affirmation: I am strong and resourceful in any situation. I believe in myself and in my ability to take charge. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. I am going to encourage you today, Jane, to chill and stay in your Shavasana. Take some time just to breathe, like 5 to 10 minutes after this, staying with your breath, okay? And just observing thoughts as they come, thanking them, and making a choice for what it is that you keep and what you let go of. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in you, dear Jane, and anyone who might be viewing. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, and souls. And to that I say, go in peace, and remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, Lovey. I'll see you soon.